Syrian Arab Army units maintain control over new villages in Al-Hasakah southeastern countryside. Pakistani newspaper The Express Tribune, a terrorist leader in ISIS, admits of recruiting people by paying them to fight in Syria. A report by Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe, the freedom of journalism in Turkey is retreating. Good afternoon. Syrian Arab Army units maintained control over Zahrat al-Murjiyat and Zahrat al-Warda, as well as on the town of Madar north of Kfar Yabus in Damascus countryside, killing many Nusra terrorists and the so-called Ahrar al-Sham. Syrian Arab Army units maintained full control over 5 villages in Al-Hasakah's eastern countryside. Syrian TV correspondent said that army units restored security and stability to several villages in Al-Hasakah's eastern countryside after eliminating the last gathering of ISIS in the area. Syrian Arab Army units have attacked the positions of terrorists in the areas of Sayyida, Al-Tiba and Al-Nu'aymiyah in Daraa countryside, killing a number of them, some of whom were non-Syrians. Army troops were also able to destroy 2 warehouses used by terrorists for storing weapons. Syrian army forces also launched a series of military operations using different kinds of heavy weapons against the strongholds of terrorist groups in Idlib countryside, killing tens of them. Meanwhile, an army unit destroyed 2 armored vehicles and 5 machine gun-equipped vehicles used by militants in Al-Barada ancient village in Al-Zawiya mountain. A number of terrorists were also killed in the operation. 6 civilians have been killed and others were injured in a terrorist blast that targeted a bus carrying worshippers near Al-Kalasa area close to Al-Hamidiyya Souk in Damascus. Al-Nusra, Al-Qaeda's army in Syria, has claimed responsibility. In Aleppo, 9 civilians were killed by rockets fired at Al-Iza'a and Saif al-Dawla neighborhoods.
The footage of the terrorist attack by an explosive device that has targeted the bus carrying worshippers has proved once again that the terrorist organizations like Jabhat al-Nusra and ISIS have gone bankrupt and are helpless due to the steadfastness of the Syrian Arab Army and the Syrian people alike since the crisis in Syria unfolded for years. Lebanese worshippers paying a visit to Sayyida Ruqayya shrine in Damascus have been targeted by this heinous and cowardly attack. Another crime that has claimed the lives of 6 of the visitors and caused the injury of other 19. Their number was likely to rise had been the second explosive device exploded, but it was dismantled by the competent authorities. Such sorrowful incidents prove that blood of those worshippers and that of the Lebanese martyrs who were targeted by the Israeli enemy not long ago have mixed with the Syrian soil, showing that Arabs are all united in the face of the Israeli enemy and that they are fighting in the same trench against the same enemy.
Investigations by the Pakistani security authorities have shown that the terrorist Yusuf al-Salafi, one of the commanders of ISIS, was receiving financial support from the U.S. to the terrorist organization in Pakistan. The Pakistani Express Tribune website said that al-Salafi admitted to recruiting fighters in order to send them to Syria for $600 for each terrorist. The website disclosed that all information taken from al-Salafi were shared with U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry during his last visit to Islamabad. The Iraqi army has repelled an attack by ISIS terrorists west of Baghdad, inflicting heavy losses on them. Meanwhile, 20 people were injured in a terrorist car bomb explosion south of Tikrit. ISIS terrorists blew up Al-Tahira Church, one of the largest and oldest churches in Al-Sha'arin area in Al-Mosul. A report by the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe under the title Protecting Press Freedom has stressed that the press freedom in Turkey is suffering a sharp retreat due to the arrest campaign launched by Erdogan's government against journalists. Within the same context, the Turkish authorities have carried out a new arrest campaign against intelligence leaders in the Security Directorate of Izmir, whereas resignations continue among administrators in Turkcell company after a number of personalities much closer to Erdogan have started interfering in the affairs of the board of directors. Iran has launched its satellite Fajr, which has been manufactured by Iranian experts on the occasion of the 36th anniversary of Iran's revolution. The satellite, which weighs 50 kilograms and is specified for monitoring and sending images with great accuracy, is considered the fourth Iranian satellite domestically manufactured, while it has been sent through the rocket Safir Fajr, which is dedicated for carrying satellites into the outer space to be put at the Earth's orbit at a height between 250 to 450 kilometers high. With this, we conclude our news for today. Thank you for watching. For more details about Syria and the region and to view this bulletin again, you can always visit our website in English, syrianlive.sy. Now to latest business and market news with Serena, but after a short break.